Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and today is the third video from our Pigeon Forge vacation. It's actually the last one, even though it's a very short video, and I'll tell you why. So this was our first vacation ever, just Rick and I, 25 years together. And we agree that this vacation was a complete fail because we literally just did not know how to relax and have fun. So the first part of the video, we actually went shopping, and I show you a little footage from the shopping, but we kind of crashed at some point because we were just like, we just don't even know what to do. We don't know how to have fun. So we decided to DoorDash for a little while again, just to kind of break up the day. And then after that, we were gonna go do some more fun stuff. Well, after the DoorDashing time, we ended up just saying, you know what, let's not film anything. Let's just concentrate on relaxing and having fun and doing our own thing. And so we stopped filming the rest of the footage, and I actually wasn't sure if I was ever gonna show you any of the footage because I thought, oh, it's kind of not good to just show a portion of it. But here I am showing you all the footage. And I think, you know what, there's a benefit to it because, you know, a lot of folks have been contacting us about empty nesting, something that's coming up for them. And the fact is that we agreed that there's a learning curve to being empty nesters. There's a learning curve to having this time to yourselves. And so I'm gonna show you the portion of the vacation that we filmed, and you can see how we were kind of like, we don't even know what to do. And how it turned into, you know, let's just not film anything else. And so so you can see the kind of progression. But I think it'll give you a realistic picture of kind of what, like, the whole point of showing these old videos is showing you what we've been up to. We're kind of just trying to grow into this whole empty nester experience. It's very different from what we've been doing like the last 20 or so years. We've always had kids. We've always had, you know, people to deal with, and now just having the two of us is a whole different experience. So anyway, I think it's very, very realistic. You can see what's happening here. So anyway, without anything else, I'm gonna let you see what happened on this first part of the day, and I'll catch you at the end. It's day 2. We're on vacation. Okay, so it's day 2. Rick and I are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we are hanging out, having our first vacation in 24 years. He's got his coffee. So we're gonna tell you guys about the hotel situation. I do want to mention that we had their continental breakfast this morning because it came free with your price of your hotel room. And I was pleasantly surprised. They had eggs and sausage and biscuits and gravy and waffles you could make, and bagels and toast and yogurt and cereal and like all kinds of stuff. I mean, they really had a whole lot more than I thought they would have. So we had breakfast there, and there's a Shoney's across the street, and I told Rick, I was like, you know, all this stuff is pretty much the same thing they had at the Shoney's. Mm-hmm. You can see he's not awake yet, but anyway, so
I'm a slow burn. It takes me a minute.
Anybody who knows him knows that come 10 p.m. you can't shut him up.
She was up way before I was.
Of course, I'm an early bird.
I was still chewing on the pillow, and she had already gotten dressed, you know, showered and all done up and everything. She was ready to go get breakfast, and I was, what?
So so we had breakfast, we got ready, and we decided that this morning we're gonna go out and look at some shops and do a little souvenir shopping. So right now we're at our favorite souvenir place. Let me show you. Goodwill, y'all. Goodwill. So of course we're trying to do this trip on a budget, and this is our little trick that we do anytime we go anywhere. We used to do this with the kids, without the kids. If we go anywhere, we go to thrift stores, and because that's usually, I mean, they probably have a bunch of Pigeon Forge t-shirts or Dollywood t-shirts or whatever that people have, you know, around here are tired of. So we usually go look and see what they have, and we bring them home for souvenirs. So we're just gonna see, you know, what we could come up with. So we got here, there's another thrift store down the street, and then we're probably gonna go to some of the cheesy shops that they have just to look around. And then this afternoon we decided we're gonna DoorDash a little more, again, just to kind of, you know, spend some time this afternoon before we have our real fun this evening. All right, we're back in the car. And I know you didn't see anything because I felt weird taking my camera in these random stores. But I will say this, we got one little shirt in Goodwill, and it's not for anybody else but him. But We went to this store next door, and it's called Hammers, and I highly recommend it.
It's not a thrift store.
It's not a thrift store. It's like a regular, like almost like an Ollie's or a Big Lots, but better. It's like a 10 out of 10. It's really got a lot of great stuff in it, and it's inexpensive. Oh yeah, look, here's the sign. Okay, there's the sign. So like Goodwill and Hammers, definitely try Hammers, 100%. It was so cute. Okay, so we are going to check out a couple of other stores, and that's that. So yay! I love Hammers so much. If I had money, I would have bought so much stuff in there. There were these shoes that I loved, and he told me no, and I sent a picture to Brianna, and she told me no, but I think they're so cute.
They were boots.
Yeah, they had tassels.
That was it. That was what I didn't like. If you wanted to buy them, that was fine, but...
Look, they even had these cute purses.
Long tassels that touch the ground. Not even like little tassels.
But it was like a tapestry kind of fabric, and the tassels, they were so cute. Okay, next door. Okay, so we went to a store called Book Warehouse and the Moon Pie store.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
I didn't realize where we were. I kept wondering why there was so many
Moon Pie things.
Silly.
Well, we went in the Book Warehouse, and it actually opened into the Moon Pie store, which was
I
next
just
door.
wandered in by mistake.
So it was a cute little store. It reminded me of like a Christian bookstore, you know, nothing crazy. But look at this. This is where we're at right now. Little Dolly's factory store, and you see there's I guess a little Dolly Parton and a little bear and a little possum. Over here we got a little raccoon, a little deer, and there's a lot of quilts. You can see the quilts that are kind of lining the parking lot. So we're gonna go in here, and then we're gonna go grab some lunch. But yeah, we'll let you know how the store works out, and then we'll see you at lunch.
Several accidents around since we came yesterday. Just a lot of people in one area. We got to fill up the tank, and by that I mean we're going to Dunkin'. I need my DoorDashing coffee. I haven't DoorDashed yet without coffee. Have you noticed that?
Why would you?
And I think it's been Dunkin' every time.
Dunkin' is your DoorDash coffee?
I think so.
The BD?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like the what do you call it, the Starbucks, but for some reason it's been Dunkin' every time. So, boom. Okay, we got through the accident, and now we went to a Little Caesars because we're door dashing, heading to a suite. I guess it's a room, a hotel, motel, something like that. Quick, we got a little behind because of the accident. And DoorDash actually sent us a notification.
Like, you're not moving.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there are police everywhere. So she took a picture of the police and all, just in case, you know, we had to send it through text or whatever to the DoorDash people. So anyhow, but we're on the move. We'll be done with this in a few minutes. The Little Caesars one is done, accomplished. Now we're just waiting for another one.
It's not really busy right now.
No, actually, in all seriousness, it's really after the lunch hour, so. But we'll still probably get a few.
I can tell today it's a Tuesday, and it's a little slower than yesterday, which is a Monday.
Yeah.
So maybe yesterday they were still busy with people who are here from the weekend. Like maybe they took a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, I used to think 3-day weekends were like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I think they're more Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And we just came on the last busy day of the weekend. Because it was a lot busier yesterday. I mean, it was bumper to bumper around here. It's still a lot of traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of traffic.
But it's not as bad as yesterday.
No. We dash now. Professionals. But we're dashing at Chick-fil-A. Let me flip you around here. And they're all like this. God bless them. It's stressful. It's like going to the airport.
Oh, it is. It really
I mean,
is.
there are no parking spots. The drive-through is 2 lanes and it's wrapped around. And I have never seen this. We're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at a Chick-fil-A doing DoorDash. And the one that's directing everybody is a police officer with a gun.
Yep.
That's pretty hardcore for some nuggets. You know what I mean? I mean, I tell you.
Well, he's just on duty and he's doing his job.
Oh, no. I'm pro officer. But have you ever seen the cop?
All right, don't put that camera on him.
Didn't want to film the officer at the Chick-fil-A directing traffic. I tell you what, I just never experienced that before. It's chicken place, you know?
Yes.
Oh man, stressful.
Okay, we're going on the same road we delivered our first one there.
Okay. But anyway, this is only our second DoorDash. We've been doing it for a while now. There was a big gap between the first one and this one. It's just not a busy time right now.
Yeah, this is literally the slowest. Like, we've never sat and waited like this for DoorDash, which is crazy because of how many people are here.
I have a suspicion. I think a lot of people are here, and there are not a lot of houses and homes where we're at. It's a lot of motels. And I think people are here and they want to go out to eat. So they're not calling for people to DoorDash. They want to go and sit and eat and be served. And it's more restaurants, like sit down with a menu type restaurants than quick DoorDash things. But either way, it's interesting. It is an experience.
Well, I like doing this for, like, it's very purposeful. You know what I mean? Like, when we were out this morning and we're just wandering around, that's fun for a little while. And then you want to do something that you feel like you're actually doing something purposeful. Yeah. And then when we're done with this, we'll want to relax a little more. Like, it actually kind of breaks up the day a little bit. So it's still a fun thing to do.
Yeah, maybe the newness will wear off and then it'll just seem like something that's kind of aggravating. But right now, I don't know, it seems kind of like a game.
It does, and it's because it's in a new area. It's like, it helps you see different, like, we've never been down this road.
Yeah. Can you find the place to pick up? Can you find the place to drop off?
Yeah.
And can you do it fast? And usually,
you get a reward.
Yeah, usually I'm fine with the fast, but I have seen, like I said earlier, too many little accidents since we've been here. One more piece to my DoorDash Chick-fil-A pleasure rant.
Okay.
What is it? Yeah, one more piece to my DoorDash Chick-fil-A pleasure rant. Is it my pleasure?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful. So anyway, if I was going to DoorDash, like be a customer, a lot of these places I would just go myself. Go to Dollar General, pick up what you need. Go to, you know, a restaurant, go through the drive-thru, pick up what you need. I don't do a lot of Chick-fil-A because of the whole peanut allergy. But if I love the Chick-fil-A, and that's what I was going for, it is maybe the one place that's just a fast food place that I would DoorDash at. You know, on the rare occasion for a treat. Because those parking lots or something. I think the parking lot should be twice as big. You know? They should, I mean, it's a little restaurant, but they should go Walmart sized parking lot. You know? And the drive-thru should be different than the actual sit-down restaurant. They should be two different buildings. One big parking lot, two different buildings. One for the people going through a drive-thru, and it's more like, you know, like a little cookout thing where you just drive through, get it and go. And then one that's just a sit-down restaurant. Two different buildings for two different kinds of customers.
And if you don't know, cookout is like a drive-through restaurant here in the South.
Right, no tables, you just pick it up and go.
And it's delicious, by the way.
And it does seem like, for the most part, what's going on here? We got a fella driving backwards. I didn't catch that really on video, but there was a guy in a blue truck driving backwards up a windy road with his blinkers on.
Didn't seem like a good idea.
No, a windy road.
He was from New York. And he clearly did not know the area.
I know. Doesn't mean anything. People from all over here.
Well, the point is he's just from out of state.
Out of state, yeah.
He didn't know what he was doing. There you go. We DoorDashed, and then we said, you know what? We're done filming. So that's the end of this. Now the good news is this vacation, we went home and we were like, you know what? That wasn't the dream vacation we always thought we were gonna have, and we kind of were like, I don't know, should we just not do vacations? And I remember talking to Rick about it, and I was like, you know, we're trying to figure things out, and it's okay. You know, the next vacation we might let loose a little bit more. Like eventually we'll feel like normal people. So we actually did. This Pigeon Forge vacation was in the summer. In September, Rick and I went to Myrtle Beach, and on our Myrtle Beach trip we didn't film anything. You have no footage from Myrtle Beach. We decided to just straight up relax. That vacation was a dream. Like literally every moment of that vacation was beautiful. We loved it. Rick was like, let's buy a beach house. Like we were just so happy. He'd never been to the ocean before. It was a lot of fun. And then on the very last day we were leaving. We were literally at the restaurant leaving Myrtle Beach, and Rick's legs started to get red, and he got sand fleas, and he was devastated. He was like, I don't know if I ever want to go to the beach again. And I was like, babe, my whole life I've never heard of anyone getting sand fleas. I promise you, we could go to the beach and it's probably not gonna ever happen to you again. We haven't been back since then, but he is willing and open to going to the beach again. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. But the point is that we did actually take another vacation, and that one was restful. We did not film it. And I think that kind of gives you an idea of what's been going on in terms of us not filming too. Because, you know, part of it is we kind of taken a break from all these other things just so we can really just figure out ourselves and our life and the things that we want to do here in the future. And, you know, it's coming together. It took us about a year. I guess we're at like a year and 3 months since Brianna's been married, and it's taken that time for us to really kind of start to get a grasp on the direction that we're going. So we appreciate you hanging out with us and hanging in there, being patient with us while we kind of work through all this. And it's just been interesting, but I think we're really coming out on the other side of it. We're feeling good. We have plans for the future, and this is just part of it. So anyway, so that's my long explanation for the end of this video, why it cuts off abruptly. But you know, it was a learning experience, and I just, you know, life isn't always a bed of roses. Sometimes you have an awkward vacation that you don't even really know what you're doing, but you work through it, and then you go take another vacation, and then the next one's fun, and then the next one will be funner. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, we actually decided we want to go back to Pigeon Forge because we felt like we didn't get the full experience. We want to go back another time and actually like really enjoy it and have fun. We'll let you know when that happens, though we might not film it. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, all right, well, that's it. Thank you all again for joining us. You can come back tomorrow. We'll be back to more videos from our catching up from the past few months. But I think the rest of them are just like regular family videos, and family Rick and I, and this is the last of the vacation footage. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.